Hello guys, welcome to TPW Talking Pro Wrestling, and Rampage was incredible, Impact Wrestling predictable, not predictable, incredible, and the MLW Kings of Coliseum event I thought was pretty incredible too, especially the final matchup. I thought that was pretty good. I'm gonna start first with AEW Rampage. First of all, the House of Black, or the Kings of the Black Throne, they took on two members of the Dark Order, Alex Reynolds and John Silver. That was pretty good. I like that they're posting the entrances on YouTube as well. For those who don't get to watch it on TNT, it's a nice way to show something, even if it's something small like the entrances. I just think it's cool that AEW is doing that for Rampage. It just kind of shows that AEW is willing to put on small things for those who can't watch it on TNT or TBS. I think they could do something similar for Dynamite. I'm not really sure exactly what, though. I think Dynamite could do... I know AEW is doing the Control Center and the Road to Dynamite stuff. So there's that. That's free to watch. But anyway, I predicted Kings of the Black Throne win. My special guest did as well. And we were both correct. Kings of the Black Throne did win. Darby Allin showed up out of nowhere and attacked Brody King. Malachi Black and Sting, they had a standoff. This could lead into something fantastic. Darby Allin and Sting versus the Kings of the Black Throne. That sounds like an awesome matchup. I think that's something that could be done in the near future as well. It's possible. And anyway, then the Ring of Honor World Championship was on the line. Jonathan Gresham went to defend against Lee Moriarty. Me and my special guest predicted that Jonathan Gresham would retain, and we were correct. But then Jonathan Gresham and Tully Blanchard, they were talking about how Jonathan is the greatest technical wrestler right now and probably forever. Claudio Castagnoli comes out, and it was announced at Death Before Dishonor. Claudio will take on the Ring of Honor World Champion Jonathan Gresham. I have an announcement. I will be doing a Death Before Dishonor predictions thing. So be ready for that. It'll be posted on right after Rampage next week. So yeah, I will. So there you guys go. But it'll be it'll be a complete separate episode from anything else I'm doing next week as well. But yeah, there we go. Then Athena and Chris Statlander, they tagged in. They were in action. They won their matchup against the Charlotte Renegade and Robin Renegade. The baddies came out. Layla Gray showed up first. She was trying to distract Athena. Athena and Chris Statlander attacked Layla Gray, and then the baddies came out to save the day. I think Jade Cargill is starting to be okay with Layla Gray being a part of the baddies group. She hasn't shown that yet, but I think it's starting to become a thing where Jade Cargill's like, I'm okay with this I mean, I don't want it to happen, but I'm okay with it now. I don't know. We'll see what happens from there. And then we had the Gun Club talk about why they turned on the Acclaimed. And the Acclaimed came out after a little bit. The Guns said some things. And the Acclaimed came out of the face tunnels. I was super happy. The Acclaimed as faces is going to be good. Max Caster did his normal freestyle rapping, and that was pretty good. I had a good laugh out of that one. So yeah, that was pretty good. That was a good segment. And then we had the main event where the Lucha Bros and Private Party took on each other. And this is where me and my special guest went in different directions. As we said that I said the Lucha Brothers would win against Private Party, but my special guest said that Private Party would win against the Lucha Brothers. I was right. I got the Lucha Bros correct. They won the matchup. And I'm wondering when La Facción and Gobernables will get their fourth member, since it was teased that there would be a fourth member. There are 4 fists on one of Jose the assistant's posts, and there's only 3 of La Facción and Gobernables. So we'll see. I'm guessing the fourth member will probably be on Quake by the Lake. That's when I'm thinking he'll be revealed, or they will be revealed. But yeah, there we go. So I got all of my predictions correct. My special guest got 3 of his predictions correct. And we'll move on to Impact Wrestling results. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to TPW Talking Pro Wrestling. It's time for the Impact Wrestling results. Let's see what happened. A lot of stuff happened. First, we have Josh Alexander and the Motor City Machine Guns versus Violent by Design. The 6-man tag team matchup. I really enjoyed that matchup. There was a lot that happened. It was pretty good. I predicted Josh Alexander and the Motor City Machine Guns would win, and I was correct. So I got that one right. Also, what was announced was that I think Killer. It seems there was another vignette for Killer Kelly, and then we had breaking news that Chris Sabin will take on Alex Shelley for a number 1 contendership match. That this matchup will be happening next week on Impact. So Motor City Machine Guns will be fighting each other for a number 1 contendership opportunity for Josh Alexander at Emergence. Now, I think whoever wins that match deserves a great matchup with Josh Alexander, as both of these men are talented. But anyway, I got to move on. Steve Macklin next up takes on James Storm. That was a pretty good matchup too. I predicted that James Storm would win that matchup, but I was incorrect as Steve Macklin won the matchup. But it's okay. Then Taya Valkyrie and Rosemary went looking for Havoc. Something I don't know exactly what happened, but seems something else happened instead. I'm not sure. Then we have knockouts action as Mickie James took on Chelsea Green. The matchup was okay. I mean, the beginning of the match was weird. I was like, this is definitely something Vince Russo did. Sometimes Vince Russo makes some really bad choices within booking. The beginning was unnecessary, in my opinion, and probably in a lot of others, where they're both just kissing each other. Well, I don't think that should have happened. But after that, I thought it was fine. I think I predicted that Mickie James would win, but Chelsea Green won that matchup. Anyway, then a wrestler defeated another guy, Johnny Swinger, I think his name is, that was defeated. It happened on BTI, and now he wants Brian Myers for the Digital Media Championship. It's kind of cool to see that the Digital Media Championship is having these pretty good matchups, actually. I think that Impact could do a better job with the Digital Media Championship, though. They could offer some free matchups as well for the Digital Media Championship stuff. It is supposed to be a media title, and they have been doing it on like major pay-per-views, and like stuff on television. And I think they could do some free matchups for the Digital Media Championship on Before the Impact, or like maybe somewhere else even. Like they could go to like Deadlock Pro Wrestling and defend it there. I don't know. It's just something I think they could do. I think it's something Impact could do. I mean, and with Impact and MLW's friendship they have going on, I think they could defend the Digital Media Championship there every once in a while, since MLW is on digital media. But I don't know. Speedball Mike Bailey had to say some words about being attacked by Diener and Joe Doering. So next week, Mike Bailey and Diener will take on each other on Impact Wrestling next week. So it doesn't look like it'll be a X Division Championship match. So that'll be interesting. The fact that it's not a X Division Championship matchup. But we'll see what happens. Now moving on to some more knockouts action, as Masha Slamovich would take on Tennille Dashwood. This matchup was okay. It was pretty quick, and it wasn't something really anything special per se. I predicted Masha Slamovich would win. I was correct on that. So, anyway. It also sounds like Mickie James is teasing her retirement, which is perfectly okay. She's had a pretty good career. Her retiring sometime soon would not hurt anything. I mean, it might hurt Impact a little bit, but I mean, it would definitely hurt them if she wasn't in the Impact Hall of Fame. That would definitely hurt them. I don't know. But Mickie James leaving the company doesn't sound too bad right now. But they should induct her into the Impact Hall of Fame after she retires. And then we have Honor No More versus the Bullet Club in an 8-man tag team matchup. And boy, that was a lot happened. I really enjoyed this matchup. This was something huge that happened. I think I predicted that Bullet Club was going to win this. I was obviously wrong, as Honor No More got the win here. But I got 2 things correct. But it's okay. I don't really care that much. Oh yeah, I forgot to rate Rampage and Impact. And I'll rate Impact. But I'm going to rate Rampage first from 1 to 5 stars. I'll give Rampage a solid 3 stars. Like, a lot happened. A lot of amazing stuff happened, but it was just another day in the neighborhood. As a lot of the stuff, in my opinion, was predictable. But there were a lot of good moments, which is why I didn't take it lower. And Impact, I'm going to give a 2.7 stars. Like, a lot of some of the matchups were not great, like the Masha Slamovich one. I did not enjoy that. I did enjoy the main event, however, and I did enjoy the beginning of the show a little bit. Impact was just not that great for me this time around. So, hopefully next week will be better. But, it's definitely loads better than the Entertainment Company, in my opinion. But, yeah, that was it for Impact Wrestling. Next up, MLW Kings of Colosseum. Hello guys, welcome back. It's time for MLW Kings of Colosseum. I predicted the one matchup, which was the main event. I'm going to go for the actual matchups. First of all, Brittany Blake and Zoe Sky kicked things off. That matchup was okay. Brittany Blake won that matchup. It was okay. That matchup was a pass, in my opinion. They tried, I get it. And it was they were obviously trying, but there wasn't anything special in that matchup. But there's not always going to be a matchup that has something special, you know? So it was okay. And then Sam Laterna he spoke with one half of the World Tag Team Champions, EJ Naduka, to get his thoughts on the main event, and he said he'd be watching. So this could be hinting for an MLW World Heavyweight Championship opportunity. at some point in the future. We'll see. The second matchup, Matt Cross took on ACH. I thought this matchup was pretty good. It was better than a lot of people have been saying it has been, in my opinion. Matt Cross does not get enough credit for what he does in the ring, in my opinion. This man is incredible. ACH put on a good performance, too. Both of these men are pretty good. Matt Cross got the win. So, yeah. And then Alex Hammerstone had some stuff to say, saying that all actions have consequences. And then the Boomaye Fight Club had some stuff to say for Davey Richards. And then it was time for the main event as Alex Hammerstone defends his championship against Richard Holiday. That was a really good matchup. I honestly enjoyed it. It was really good. A lot of stuff happened. I predicted that Alex Hammerstone would retain, and I was correct. He did retain. So, I'm thinking Alexander Hammerstone's next opponent for the MLW World Heavyweight Championship is going to be EJ Naduka. That's just what I think. But I do think Richard Holiday could take Alex Hammerstone's championship at some point. I think he could be the guy to become the MLW World Heavyweight Champion at some point. But it also sounds like they're trying to give Alex Hammerstone a reign to remember. So, yeah, that was it for MLW's Kings of Colosseum. It was announced that Fusion seasons would continue this fall. That a new one would be added this fall. I'm not sure what that means entirely, but we'll see what happens. I'm also thinking they should bring the Azteca Underground back, but that's just what I think. But that was it for MLW's Kings of Colosseum. That was it for everything that I was going to do. But yeah, next week, get ready for the Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor predictions. And then I will be doing AEW. I will do Impact, and I will do MLW, but I will not be doing the New Japan Strong next week. I also decided I will not be doing New Japan Strong this week either. I will be doing one independent thing this weekend, so there you guys go there. But that was TPW Talking Pro Wrestling. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Good night, everybody.